back to Comic Beyond. In this episode, we're going to be talking about a short video for Spawn. In 1992, one of the most unforgettable characters in comic books was unleashed upon an unsuspecting public for the first time, and the world was never the same. Spawn is a hero unlike any other. A government agent, Al Simmons, was killed by his own men. Resurrected from the depths of hell, he returns to Earth as a warrior, Spawn, guarding the forgotten alleys of New York City. As he seeks answers about his past, Spawn grapples with the dark forces that returned him to Earth, battling enemies and discovering unlikely allies. As he learns to harness his extraordinary new powers, and he begins to grasp the full extent of what brought him back and what he has left behind. So Spawn is still going strong till this day. At 300 issues, Spawn will always be one of my favorite characters. That look is amazing. It rocks. It's metal. My favorite incarnation of Spawn will always be the 90s Spawn. Just because the first 50 issues of Spawn are probably the best. But it does go off the rails, but that's the fun part about Spawn. It can do that. It can be, that silly horror, gross action that you come to expect from this type of book. So if you have never checked out Spawn, I highly recommend checking out Spawn, especially if you're like a fantasy or horror fan, because Spawn's got both. Spawn has a little bit for everybody, especially if you're a comic book fan. Action, horror, twists and turns, and for every decade there's a new Spawn, so there's even a medieval Spawn out there. And there's going to be a new series come out soon called Spawn Universe, and I believe it's going to talk about some of the new side characters from the Spawn world, so I look forward to checking that out. You can find Spawn in trade paperback or single issues on Amazon or Comixology. So it's easy, it's accessible to find. So if you want to check out Spawn, I recommend it. It's a fun read, and of course, that look of Spawn just hooks you. His flowing red cape, his green energy out of his hands, and that cool Spider-Man-like mask that he rocks. Yeah, Spawn is heavy metal, and I highly recommend checking it out. Well, until next time, I'll talk to you later. I know this episode was short, but I still hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.